Keto's gonna make you have a fucking grabber. Keto's gonna make your balls smell. Keto's gonna make your eyes fall out of your fucking head. You're gonna be vitamin deficient. You're gonna have fucking high cholesterol. Keto's not healthy and shit. You piece of shit. Stop talking about keto. Welcome to yet another fucking podcast and shit. So, everyone always eagerly awaits my annual labs to make sure I'm not gonna fucking die. Because we need proof that our diet works, even though I've been doing it for 5 years and I'm still not dead. Some interesting things happened when I went to the doctors. It was very eye-opening just how fucked we are in the healthcare system here in the United States. But I'm pretty sure it's like this all over the world. So I want to welcome, 29 people today on the stream. That's a new record for me. I want to thank Melchi Hero for hosting, which for those of you who are new to D-Live, that's when another streamer can host your stream on their channel. Hello, Blue Loon. Glad to see you again. And so today we've got a lot planned. For those of you watching on YouTube, you're getting 3 videos out of this stream. But if you want to watch it, you don't want to wait for it to go to fucking YouTube, you can head on over to D-Live, look down in the replay section, and you can watch the entire stream. Not sure how long it's going to go. Thank you, Cole Baby, for the motherfucking ice cream and shit. So, today, guess what I got? I got labs and shit. I got all kinds of labs. Thank you, Duncan, for the diamond. And we're going to go over my results, what I think of them. But first I want to talk about when I went to the doctor. Thank you for the follow. I can't pronounce your shit. I'm sorry. So I went to the doctors, right? And I absolutely loathe having to go to the hospital. But if I don't go, guess what? I lose my health care coverage through the VA. For those of you who don't know, I am a veteran, so that is how I pay for my minimalist health care. Only gave them 10 years of my life, and who knows what they did to me during that 10 years between the chemicals from the aircraft and the shit that they were injecting into me. It's a wonder I'm still alive. You'll have to bear with me because I literally woke up about an hour and 15 minutes before the stream. I'm going into the doctors and I'm sitting there and I'm looking around as I usually do, and I see a whole lot of very unhealthy individuals, and I'm like, I hope this is not going to be me. They look like they're chronically in this hospital. Some of them have oxygen tanks, some of them are being wheeled around in wheelchairs, and these are all veterans, mind you, so they've sacrificed quite a bit over the course of their lives. But I am just, I felt good that I was in the hospital and I wasn't sick. I was in there to make sure for my wellness check. Now, I do believe that these wellness checks do serve a purpose. They're to make sure that I don't need any fucking pharmaceuticals or any other kinds of bullshit. So I go in and I get my, actually I can look this up real quick. I'm going to have to edit this on YouTube. But I got my fucking blood pressure and my stats, as they often do when they process you. So one of the first things that I cured with the ketogenic diet was my blood pressure. My blood pressure was starting to climb along with my weight. They had me at 260 as my max weight that I had at the beginning of this journey, and now I am a lovely 195 and have maintained that for years without going to the gym, without doing all of that shit. Yeah, 114/78 was my blood pressure. The nurse said that it was excellent. So No problems there. 5 years of eating a high-fat, low-carb diet with minimum fucking vegetables and lots of fucking ribeyes. Still not dying. So, I went in and it seemed like the nurse was fucking surprised by my, because I'm 43. She seemed surprised at how healthy I was, as was my doctor. He had all good, nice things to say while I was in there. Not all of my labs had come back, but he agreed to write me a letter, which we will read on the additional labs that I did. But, so many people have told me that this is an unhealthy diet over the years. Vegans love to come beat the shit out of me about it. Standard American dieters like to say it's unhealthy while they're eating the unhealthiest diet on the planet. These are all things that I've heard. When you go on YouTube and you talk shit, people kind of talk shit back. But not just that, but people in my personal life really aren't on board with this. They're scared of it because the media every other day is telling you that it's fucking bad for you. And, there's all of these things that people are saying about the diet. Meanwhile, there are those of us here in the keto YouTube community who regularly get checked. I think High Intensity Health, I think, is one of the channels that went and had like a complete MRI done on the carnivore diet. So thank you for resubbing, Dave101. It's good to see you again. So they had, there's plenty of anecdotal evidence to support the health of the diet, and I'm about to add to the shit because we got labs. Now, some of this may be boring because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm not a doctor. But I'm going to try and go over the relevant stuff here. It also should be noted that I did drink my morning coffee with fat before going in. You're supposed to go unfasted for your blood work. Thank you, Radio Voice Guy, for the follow. Appreciate you. We're on our way to that verified partner someday. That's if I can maintain the CCU necessary. So they collected all kinds of urine and blood from me, and I'm gonna go over some of the shit right now. But let's get to the vitamin thing first, because I do have that letter on my desktop, so I can pull that up. And this is from my doctor. It's a nice letter. Everyone should receive this letter. I have enclosed a copy of your labs to review. I don't have that copy available because I just got this email right before the stream. So I'm just going to go over this in the printout that I got here, which doesn't have my A1C and stuff on it, but thankfully he goes over that on here. Your vitamin B12 level is at the low end of normal, so normal, but at the low end of normal, so maybe I need to work on my nutrition a little bit there. Folic acid was fine. That's vitamin C for those of you who are unaware. So you're thinking, hey, you don't eat a lot of fruit, you don't eat a lot of this, you don't eat a lot of that. Well, if you don't eat a lot of carbs, you don't need a lot of vitamin C. No scurvy, none of that going on, despite being mostly carnivore for almost a year now that I've been doing that, with very little vegetables. But I do get some nightshades in my life in the form of low-carb pizza sauce, which allows me to get a little vitamin C. My Halo Top strawberry gets some vitamin C in it, along with some glyphosate and all that other shit. But, I get a little bit of vitamin C, but I don't eat a lot of carbs, so I don't need a lot of vitamin C. Seemingly normal according to my labs. Vitamin D. Now, this is the bitch. This is the problem with my diet. Unfortunately, it's not a problem with my diet, and we'll go over why after I read this part. Vitamin D was 22 and should be greater than 30. So I'm a little low. I'm a little deficient. Would recommend a supplement D3 1,000 units daily, or I could just fucking go outside and shit instead of being in this fucking room for fucking days on end. There's always me going outside. But no, I should go and rely on the pharmaceutical industry to take care of this. Vitamin D, by the way, is a hormone. It's not an actual vitamin that is produced by your body in response to sunlight hitting your skin. Now, you do need some nutritional aspects as precursors to that, but overall, if your vitamin D is low, It's because you don't get outside enough. It's really that simple. And of course, if you're not eating, or if you don't do cheese and that kind of stuff, you're probably not getting a lot of dietary vitamin D. It does help to get more in your diet because that means you don't have to go outside as much to keep your levels up. So there's that. Let me see what the chat's saying, because I am falling a little behind on the chat. Call sign RBG with whiskey. That's a whole lot of on board. Prime rib and top sirloin being served. Prime rib is one of my favorites, by the way. It's right above ribeye in terms of my favorite meats and shit. We got the meats. I saw the high intensity health vid, amazing. Yeah, that's the one where I think I don't know if that was his girlfriend or whatever, who's been carnivore a while, looking a little low on the body fat department, which is unhealthy, I believe. Maybe needs to up the meal frequency beyond one meal a day to get those calories in. But, probably high metabolism and athletic at the same time, so there's that. But, yeah, I thought that was a pretty good, I mean, you can't refute the evidence. The doctor's right there, talking shit. Waldemar Strawberry Halo Top is my favorite. It tastes like closest to ice cream. Yeah, that's my dessert. Like, if I need a dessert, I go to that. It's low sugar. I don't eat the whole thing in one sitting usually, but it can happen. Strawberry Halo Top, I have trouble with your name, Malchihiro. Strawberry Halo Top's just a low carb ice cream where they take half the sugar out and they put I think it's erythritol or one of the sugar substitutes in, and it's a great, like, for a keto to have some kind of desserty thing. It's not healthy because it's still sugar and processed food, but you can keep it under your carb limit for the day if you do that. It's one of my go-tos, along with this empty bag of Veronica's Health Crunch, which is also, you could eat the whole bag, and if that was all your carbs for the day, you'd be golden, and that's a good dessert too, along with full-fat Greek yogurt, and you sweeten it and do all of that. So there's all kinds of little tricks and tips to have some of the desserty foods while being low carb and high fat. So, yeah, I don't go out enough, Melchihiro. Waldemar, you supplement vitamin D. Also, there's a few hours of daily sunlight provides it, 10 a.m. to 2 a.m., I think. I don't know what you're saying there, Waldemar. But yeah, I could probably do with some mandatory outdoor time on my work days, because obviously my work days are right here editing video or photos for clients or whatever the hell I have to do. Most of what I have to do is on this fucking computer, and there's no sunlight in here. I block the sun. Helps when you sleep till noon. So, just call you Mel. Okay, I'll call you Mel. L4 Health Crunch. Okay, so I'm all caught up. Thanks for the follow, L4F, and thanks Duncan for the subscribe. I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. The way you guys support me doing these live streams. I'm definitely going to keep podcasting on here. The days of me doing the audio podcasts and selling them are over with. Free podcast for everyone because of my generous contributors. So getting back to the vitamin D, essentially I need to fucking go outside more. And this is the only negative thing in my labs. We'll go through the lipids and the blood sugar and all of that, but I was keto positive, even drank fat on the way to get my blood work, and still my lipids were good. So your other laboratory work I ordered provided your A1C and blood sugar was excellent. Oh shit, Dave 101. I gotta turn that down or YouTube's gonna fucking flag me. Thank you for the Lamborghini, the Ninjaghini. I appreciate it. And yes, I hit 42. That's pretty good. If I could maintain 42 for all my streams, that would be great. But I do streams that nobody wants to watch too. So, like my gaming and karaoke, I get, crickets chirping. But would probably help if I had a better way of getting notifications out to all my YouTubers. YouTube isn't the greatest way to get views and shit. Oh, you haven't heard all my karaoke yet, Mal. There are fails. Although that seems to be more popular than my gaming at this point. All right, so my A1C. That's the long-term record of my blood sugar. I am 5, which is up a little. I think I was at 4.7 the last time. Interesting. More carnivore. Went up a little. Still, it's considered excellent. Now, when they say considered excellent, I do believe above 5 is a little rough. But because they have raised their expectations on A1C. I don't know if you noticed, but you can get away with a 6 or a 7 before they're thinking about medicating your ass. So A1C is fine. Diabetes gone. And, you know, I know this because I can tolerate a carb load. Yeah, it's not the greatest, but my blood sugar stays in the 80s no matter what. You know, so I know my pancreas, I got to it before it failed. So the pre-diabetes is resolved. And if you get to it in time, you can, regenerate some of that. However, if you're diabetic and your pancreas has already gone through beta cell failure, the best you can hope for is permanent remission by keeping your diet high fat, low carb going forward. I'll karaoke with you. I'll have to do a karaoke stream one of these nights. As we get sicker, tolerance goes higher. What the fuck? That's true. People just rule out their symptoms as normal once you step into keto and you get away from a lot of these symptoms, like the anxiety goes down. Obviously, body weight normalizes, your hormones normalize. You know, we're going to go over some of this because it's part of the whole what keto did to me. I just wanted to lead off with my labs. But I am going to go over all the things that keto and carnivore have done with me in this video, just in case, it takes off and people will go to this as their first video for keto. Because I do find that when I clickbait these kinds of videos that they do better on YouTube and I reach more people. So somebody coming in that isn't sure about how healthy keto is, we're going to cover all of those bases in this fucking video. At least for me. Now, this is just me. Do your homework, I always tell people, I'm just pointing and saying, this is what you got to do, and if you do this, it works. For me, anyway, and I realize it might not work for everyone, but a lot of people do this and get amazing results, and you guys have told me over the past almost 5 years that that's the case. So, when you lose limb, your tolerance goes stupid high. That's the thing. A lot of people, I've seen these horrible diabetes videos where they're still shoving the carbs into their face while they're getting like one of their legs has been amputated because of diabetic nephropathy, or whatever that fucking word is. And it's pretty sad, but my whole motivation for doing this is I was getting fat and unhealthy. My heart, my blood pressure was up. I was pre-diabetic. I had all of these problems. I had severe depression, serious anxiety, a lot of anger, as you've seen in my early videos. So I've had to, get all of this under control. And then the autoimmune things, the allergies started to go away and all of that. And I was just like, oh my God, I wasn't even doing it for that. Originally, I did it because I was a fat fuck. Now, I do it because I'm healthy. I don't even give a shit if I get fat again, to be honest with you. Hasn't happened. Losing a little muscle because I'm sitting on my ass in this chair and not getting out on the trail, but I still get compliments. That's the other thing. I was in getting the exam, and sure enough, the doctor complimented my calves. I don't know what it is about my calves, but I've had several fucking people tell me lately that I have muscular fucking ripped calves. So it's good. Rest of my body looks like shit, but damn it, my fucking calves are good. We're good to go there. My calves are fuckable. The rest of me, All right. Red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets are normal. This is an important one. I hear a lot of talk about the thyroid. TSH and thyroid hormone was normal. Electrolytes are normal. We're going to go over the levels of those when I go through the other paper. Kidney and liver function, normal. Look at that, my kidneys are good. Isn't that one of the things that's supposed to die because I eat lots of fucking ribeyes and steak and shit? Yes, fucking ribeyes are good. It's confirmed. You can eat fucking steak all day. Where's the vegans? Oh my God. The vegans are telling me I'm going to have kidney failure because I eat all this fucking meat. When the truth is told, I eat the same amount of meat as a normal standard American diet motherfucker does. I haven't upped my meat because I'm ketogenic. I upped the fat. I eat lots of extra fat, not a lot of extra fucking meats. And, you know, to be honest, I can't afford to eat ribeyes every day, so there's that. So that's like every couple days. I supplement with eggs and ground beef and plenty of heavy cream in my coffee. So I get tons of fat in my life. And, yeah, it's pretty good. So let me catch up with some of the chat here because I hear a lot of pops going off. This is the most people I've ever had watching on DLive, so I'm thankful for you all for showing up today, considering that, you know, this is all going to be on YouTube later too. I figured, you know, not everybody would come in. Plus, I believe I'm still being hosted by Mal, so thank you for that. For any of you that came in through Mal's channel, welcome. Welcome and shit. Thanks for the follow, Parvin. All right, Jason Mid. This is going to be a lot of editing on this stream, I can tell. My latest labs all came back perfect. My C-reactive protein used to be over 10 when it needed to be 0 and 5. The labs test, the last lab was less than 1. I hear you. That's the thing. I get these results. People send them to me all the time. So whenever like the media puts out the latest keto sucks ass fucking hit piece, I'm just like, are you fucking serious right now? I mean, there's nothing they could tell me that would convince me my diet's unhealthy at this point. This is my second set of labs. I have a whole history of labs to show me the gradual improvement. Not to mention, that's all the science I really need. You know, you don't need much more science than that. So, why are you counting down, Parvin? Please don't spam and shit. All right. Let's see here. Sexy is kids. No, not really. They're eating grass. Meat is life. Change my mind. That's true.
Greatest American
Definitely
ever lived.
true. Meat is life, and it's one of the most complete natural foods that you can eat as far as nutrition goes. You don't get that from fucking like spinach and lettuce and all of the fucking vegetables. You get lots of you know oxalates and plant chemicals and lectins and shit, but you know there's always that. So it's a thing. Meat is life. You could eat meat, eggs, and fat and get almost a complete nutritional profile,
Greatest American ever lived.
as we can see from my labs. And if you occasionally have some vegetables, no problem. But I see so many people, even on a ketogenic diet, load up these huge fucking oxalate fucking bowls with glyphosate all over them and
Greatest
shit.
American ever
And
lived.
it's pretty crazy. Oh, you guys are going nuts here. This is a lot. I might have to put the delay on the chat just so I can keep up. L4F donated diamond. Without meat, I'd literally die. Also, VA8N coffee. Thanks for the diamond. I hate Fuckmaster. Rather go for a walk and eat keto. Oh, I tried. I tried the gym. I tried it, and that was good. I was making fucking gains. I was starting to look ripped. I even got that picture. I was like, yeah, I got ripped for that picture. It doesn't look that way anymore, but you know. But the thing is I know I could go back and do it again if I wanted to. It didn't take very long to get those gains because I already got them before. And as I've said, when you have built the muscle, even if you lose a little bit of it, you can easily get it back. Just a couple months of training and you'll be back up to your normal strength. That's weird how the body does that. It's like muscle memory and shit. Radio voice guy, thanks for the diamonds. Anna Perina, I admire how you live your life like an experiment. Well done, Scott. And that's how everyone should live their life, to be honest with you, because you're not going to get the answers from the government. You're not going to get the answers from your doctor. You're not going to get the answers in your universities because of fucking corrupt science and shit. You're not going to get the answers if you don't self-experiment. N equals 1 is the only science that is viable at this point. When you look at all the fucking corruption going on in the science community and in academia, and then you take into account all the corporations jumping in there and pretty much sharding all over us. Oh, and by the way, the three videos coming up, the other two videos coming up in this stream, one is about glyphosate because there's some Monsanto updates I wanted to go over, and the other is the Johnson & Johnson talcum powder lawsuit, which perfectly illustrates just how much of our health big food and all of these companies are taking. And it's not just food, it's other products as well. And I've kind of been shifting my focus on my videos to going after some of these corporations that fuck up and pointing it out. Because honestly, I didn't hear about the Johnson & Johnson thing until, you know, I saw a commercial for a lawyer that was like, if you use talcum powder on your balls, guess what? You could just call us up and we'll just hand you money and shit. Well, granted, you got cancer with that, but, you know, can't make an omelet without breaking a fucking egg or two. Owen, thanks for your wonderful content and shit. Don't just thank me, though. I want to thank all the people that have supported my, you know, I've been doing 5 videos a week consistently since I announced that, hey, YouTube's not paying me shit. If you want me to spend time doing video, you know, ever since I did that, people have stepped up. We're looking already almost 3 videos funded for next week. So, you know, it's okay to let me have breaks, but I am living up to my commitment. If you guys fund 5 videos a week, you're going to get 5 videos. If for some reason I can't get the videos out, then they will get added to the next week. And 7 videos a week is pushing it. But, you know, I should be able to get my 5 videos done this week. However, I am camping this weekend, so, you know, won't be filming during that either. It's me and a bunch of friends going out, and, you know, they don't want me to film their debauchery. So thyroid was normal. All my electrolytes are normal. Urine was fine. And as you're aware, I pointed that out to him. I'm like, you do understand why I got ketones in there, right? You know, because I'm keto. I like kind of slapping the doctor around with that every now and then. And he's very receptive. I have a good doctor on that. Not everyone has that. A lot of people, their doctors, you got to get off keto? No keto. Go and get you some fucking carbs. You better go get you a loaf of bread and some fucking pizza and some Pop-Tarts and shit, because that is what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to do this. Okay, granted, they're telling you whole foods and lots of fruits and veg, but even that, done to extremes, in some people is bad in terms of the results you get as far as symptoms go. So, cholesterol upper limits is goal off. That's the thing. We're going to go over the lipids individually, so we'll get to that in a minute. So, yeah, I'm vitamin D deficient. Vitamin C is good. B12 is good-ish. It's low end of normal, but, you know, I'm surprised by that. I thought I'd be upper end of normal because of the amount of B12 I get in my diet. So there might be other factors in B12 absorption that I'm not aware of. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So let's get to the meat and potatoes of my labs. All right, blood. I don't know what any of these numbers are. WBC, RBC, I'm just going to read them out. WBC is 6.8, which is within the range. I'm just going to say within the range if I didn't go low or high. RBC is 5.29. HGB is 15.8. If you're a doctor, tell me what this shit is in the comments. HCT is 46.2. All of these are within the reference ranges. MCV is 87.3 within the reference range. MCH is 29.9 within the reference range. MCHC is 34.2, also in the reference range. RDW 12.7 in the reference range. PLT, don't know what any of this shit is, but apparently I'm good at it. You know, according to that, PLT is 160 and MPV is 10.5. So if in the comments, let me know your thoughts on that in the video. I know there are some of you who are doctors. I know some of you are scientists and can go over that. Let's see. So Let's go over my electrolyte levels, because that is a huge concern for a lot of people on the ketogenic diet. And I can say I haven't had a cramp in a long time now. It's going well in terms of electrolytes. I haven't had any energy issues. I haven't had any cramps.
Greatest American ever lived.
Thank you, Yelva, for the diamond. Appreciate you. And it's good to see you here again. Yelva's pretty regular on my streams. Sodium 139. So my salt's good. And I do salt the hell out of my food with pink Himalayan salt, which also has other mineral content. It's important. In the age of glyphosate, where that binds to minerals, you need to take in more minerals to outpace that, in my opinion. So when someone's telling you to keep your salt low, and you're not on if you're on a standard American diet, this doesn't apply to you. If you're keto, you need to keep your salt higher. If you're keto with vegetables, you need to be concerned about mineral absorption. So I would say just salt the hell out of your foods, wherever the meats in particular. I like them salty. I don't need to taste, flavorless meat. I like seasoning. I use Montreal seasoning too. I don't know if that throws in anything extra to the mix as far as minerals go, or carbs for that matter. But I definitely put a lot of Montreal seasoning on my shit. But you do still want some of the iodized salt too, because you need iodine. But I don't think iodine's a real problem, especially if you're like eating pork rinds or something like that in your ketogenic diet. You'll get iodine in your life that way. Plus, it might be in eggs. I'm not sure. Potassium. This is a big one. It's a little, it's 3.9. The reference is 3.8 to 5.1. So it's on the low side of normal. So I need to keep an eye on my potassium. Obviously, I get plenty of potassium because it's in coffee. But some of my meat sources I could probably do a little more often. I've been eating one meal a day naturally, with maybe a snack later on. So 1.5 meals a day. My eating window is probably around 6 hours or so. I'll eat a meal and then maybe have a snack later, about 6 hours later. And that's it. That's all I do. And then my fat and my coffee, and that's every day. I am going to do a wilderness fast maybe next week. I'm looking at next week to get out and do 3 days in the wilderness, even though I'm going camping this weekend. That's not going to be a fast, I don't think. So, yeah. Chloride, 104. That's right smack in the middle. CO2 is 28. So, I don't know what CO2 stands for, because I'm not a doctor and shit. Urea nitrogen 16, which is right in the reference range. Creatinine, I hear a lot about this. 1.0, right in the middle of the reference range. Glucose at the time of my blood test was 89, and that's interesting. I'm still in the 80s. 89's, maybe I got a little bit of beta cell problem there. But 89 for anybody that's worried about pre-diabetes or diabetic is spot on. But it's interesting that I'm in ketosis, and I'm getting my glucose that high. Usually when you're producing ketones, your glucose can drop down to 70s or 60s. So it's weird that I'm still got a pretty good amount of blood sugar being produced by obviously me eating high meat diet, because of gluconeogenesis. It converts, proteins and fatty acids. Well, the glycerol and amino acids. It converts it over to glucose in your blood. I got to catch up with the chat again. Let's see here. Let's see. I've been up. Well, I stayed up till 4 a.m, Yelva, so I hear you there. That's why I have keto eyes today. And a little bit of bloodshot staring at screens. But that's my own fault. Ever since I got into gaming again. We'll talk about that some other time. But yeah, I'm a little more addicted to staying up at my screen at night. But it to be fair, that gets me out, because I was burning the candle at both ends, watching and doing research all the time. I needed something that was a little more brainless for me to do. help calm down. I think it's working because I think I'm doing pretty well. I'm pretty on fire on this stream. I was a little worried on some of my last stream, my other podcasts I've done, that I might not be getting there just from the fatigue of absorbing tons of information that I want to talk about and not getting it's, talking for hours on end does take a lot out of your soul. And it's nice to be able to kind of bullshit and take some time. So leisure time's important. How you choose to spend it is up to you. If I can't get out in the woods, I play some fucking games, and that keeps me away from the alcohol and the bars and all of the other bad shit that I used to do with my free time. And I like to get on here and sing karaoke too, so look forward to karaoke streams going forward. And it's really interesting how I do those, because you get to request and do all of that and try and get me to sing shit I have no business singing. And people seem to enjoy when I fuck up a song on there. Plus I get a little, crazy with it. You'll see if you ever tune into one of those streams. But follow me on DLive, because I don't always post schedules for those in the game streams. Those are just random. They pop up whenever I'm in the mood, and if you happen to get notified of it, you do. If you don't. But I always plan these podcasts and posts on ScottTheTruckDriver.com. There's a calendar section. If you ever want to keep up with scheduled stream, that's where to check. Plus, subscribe to me on ScottTheTruckDriver.com via the email subscribe list, and you will receive emails keeping you up to date with all the videos, podcasts, live streams, and any other bullshit I do. And I am looking at working on something else as a side project for you guys, that is in the works, but I'm not ready to announce it yet. So, thanks, No Sugar Life, for the diamond. And iodine is high in iodine as well. Well, yeah, I could probably take iodine, but I don't do supplements. If I can't get it in my diet, guess what? I'm just going to fucking die, because I don't fucking want to pay 1 penny to the supplement industry, and I think they're right behind the pharmaceutical industry in terms of corruption and bullshit. So that's my view. I know a lot of you take supplements, and I'm not saying if your doctor like my doctor just told me to do vitamin D, you know what that means? That means get outside to me. That doesn't mean go get fucking pills in a bottle. If he told me I was low in B12, I would up my B12 in my diet. These are all things I would do. I don't like turning to supplements if I don't have to, and because the ketogenic diet's pretty nutritionally complete, as we can see from my labs, I don't have to supplement. I don't have to go to the fucking gym. I can get my fitness naturally by going out in the woods. I think I'm doing pretty good at not spending money in the medical system, in the supplement system, or in the healthcare system. So that's what I'm doing there. It's all good. The first stream vid popped in was karaoke. Now I hate to miss them. Well, thanks. I didn't ever thought somebody would come to my channel for the karaoke. And I never thought people would donate during those, too. But they have. Sometimes generously, too. All right. So back to... What else would I want to... Oh, yeah. Still working on this. Let me take a sip of coffee real quick. There's more editing to do. I gotta try and keep this video down in time. All right. Let's see. My urine. My urine was yellow. That's important to know. It was clear. So there was no, blood or any of that in my urine. That's good. Urine glucose was negative, which is good, because if you're pissing glucose, you're definitely diabetic. So there's that. Urine ketones was 15 milligrams per deciliter. I have no idea where that falls in the spectrum, but keep in mind the only time ketones come out in your urine is if you didn't use them. You made them, but you didn't use them. So there's that. There isn't enough sunshine, and that's true, Dubinsky. I don't get out in the winter as much, and it's probably... But, to be fair, in November, I'm going to Texas, going to Corpus Christi, going to San Antonio. There's beaches. There's going to be plenty of sun. That's if no hurricanes go in there and fuck shit up for me. There's always that. It is hurricane season down there. But I think it's going to be plenty of sun coming in the future. Plus, I'm planning a wilderness fast. Part of my wilderness fast next week is to expose me to sun. But it is getting colder here, so it'll be a cold-weathered camping trip, that's for sure. because it does get down close to freezing in the Adirondacks. Urine pH was 5. That's at the low end. I don't know what that means. It's in the reference range, but the reference range is 5 to 9. So my pH, my acidity of my urine is on the low side. I'll have to look into that and see if that's a thing. Just to be cautious about it being low. But it's still considered normal. Doctor didn't seem concerned about it, or he would have said something. Bilirubin negative. I don't know what the hell that is. fucking shitting 1. That's at the upper end of the range. Urobilinogen. Yeah, that's a lot of words and shit. It's at the upper end. Urine nitrate was negative, and LEUK. Okay, we're getting close to the lipids. Everyone wants to hear the lipids.
Greatest American ever lived.
All right, so let's see. EFGR was greater than 60, and it actually has a thing here. If the EFGR's calculated value is greater than 60, imprecise, less than 60 are normal. Please refer to National Kidney. Okay, so that was the kidney thing. So EGFR was greater than 60, and of course reference range is greater than 60. It doesn't really tell you the numbers on that. Protein total 7.1. That's right in the middle of the reference range. And let me catch up with the chat here. Dubinsky, let me go up. I'm going to try and catch a nap. I'll check you later. Okay, thanks for stopping by, Yelva. I realize I'm long-winded on my streams and not everybody can hang out. Duncan, sleep well. Okay, you guys are talking to each other. A lower pH means that your urine is more acidic. Yeah, I'm pissing acid and shit. And I'm sure somebody's going to get all over that. Oh, you're on the keto. That you got keto piss. There's keto piss and it's all over the place. And you're going to die because you got keto piss. It goes with your keto eyes and your keto breath and your keto balls. We've had enough of your keto. I saw it in your labs. Your labs are shit. You got keto piss. That's the risk. When you put your labs out like this, there's always that motherfucker that's going, what about that one? What about that one? That's not optimal. No. Even though it's been fucking almost 5 years. I'm not, keto isn't perfect. You can still eat fucked up foods. You can go out to fucking eat keto at Burger King, and guess what? It might fuck you up. But, thankfully, I don't do that very often. So, keto piss. Look for it in the next CNN fucking health headlines. It's coming soon to a mainstream media near you. They've tried all the other fucking things, and we're still not listening to them. So they're gonna keep up with these little clickbait headlines. In fact, I might try and steal that. I have keto piss headlined at some point. Just to steal some of those views from Thomas DeLauer. Duncan S. Keep it up. I appreciate it, Duncan. You guys are, wow, you guys are awesome. And I'm going to try and stream more often but I just can't schedule them all the time. So I hope you guys if you guys have any ideas about a good way, I think email blasts are a good way to notify people. So if you're not subscribed to me on there, I think from now on, if I'm going to stream, I'll send out an email blast, but I'm only allowed 5 of those a week because it costs more money to go higher on the email blasts. So if you're not getting your notifications through DLive on your phone, make sure you sign up for that email list because I'm definitely going to use that. I also mirror to the YouTube community tab, but who knows if you get to see that shit. I also mirror on minds.com. But that's not going to give you a real-time notification of you have to be looking at Minds in order to get that. So I would say the email is probably the best thing because it'll pop up in your phone and do all of that. So sign up. Thank you for the Ninjagini. I think there's going to be a chest opening sometime during this stream for all you chest campers out there, so appreciate yous. Albumin is 4.2. I don't know what the hell albumin does, but it's good. We're in the reference range there. Bilirubin total is 0.6. Bilirubin direct 0.2. Both of those are in the reference range. Alkaline phosphate and shit 49. That is actually below. Alkaline phosphatase. I might have to look that up and see what the hell that does. But that is 49 when the reference is 50 to 136. Doctor didn't say shit about it. Here's something that people are always concerned with. AST, which is 16, that's in the middle of the reference range. ALT is 36, also in the reference range. A lot of people are worried about those stats. Well, guess what? They're good. Cholesterol. Oh, my God. This is where so many people are ready to have fucking, grabbers and shit. They're like, oh, my God, you need statins on the ketogenic diet. Lipid time, motherfuckers. It's lipid time, and we're going to go deep dive. And is the high-fat, low-carb diet bad for your fucking heart? No. No, it's not. All right, cholesterol. First of all, let me preface this by saying the science on cholesterol has been debunked. So if you have this number higher than the reference range and you're a ketogenic hyperresponder, some people are way higher than this, you're still probably good. It's not the most important number in the lipid profile. Cholesterol is natural in our bodies. Our bodies make cholesterol. It's okay to eat it. Just because you eat it doesn't mean you get higher cholesterol. Clearly, my cholesterol would be a lot higher than it is. But there are what are known as hyperresponders that do get that, and they tend to be lean, athletic people. For some reason, their cholesterol shoots up a lot higher than a former fat fuck like myself. So, cholesterol. Let's get to it. This is the number that everyone's going to be waiting for that means very little to your fucking health. 198. Reference is 0 to 200. So I'm in the reference range. I squeaked right in behind that one before they're like, oh, statins and shit. Oh, if I came in at like 205, doctor would have been like, I think you need to work on this, and then we should probably get you on some statins. I'm like, statins and shit. And that reminds me, since we're talking about doctors recommending pharmaceuticals to you, I got recommended to get a fucking flu shot 5 times. Now, without going into the whole vax versus anti-vax bullshit, I haven't had a flu shot since I was in the military. That's what, 14 years ago or something like that. 15 years ago. No flu shot. No flu. I don't even fucking get sick. Maybe once a year I'll get a little stuffy. No headaches. None of that shit. I'm good. No medication needed for the past couple of years. That includes over the counter. Just saying. Might be onto something there. Thank you for the follow, Rockstar5YT. I appreciate. Oh, Psychic Outlaw made it here. I was wondering when you were going to be here. You're always so active in the YouTube comments. Let's get through here, gang. Valde, chest campers. Yeah, that's people that wait for me to open the chest and don't say anything and don't talk the whole stream, and then they wait 4, 5, 6 hours into the stream, and then they don't get shit. I don't know why they do it, but it happens. And sometimes they'll throw a follow in like right when you're talking about it, and then they throw a bunch of shit in the chat. But didn't work when they did that either. So it's really weird. You have to be in the chat room and active. For those of you new here, you get awarded Lino when I open the chest, and we're already at 30, and I'm gonna put some shit in that motherfucker. I don't know how much yet. Depends on how I'm feeling and where we're at in the stream. So yeah, that's for those of you new here. That's a way that you can earn a little bit of money watching people's streams. Is just being there, and you have to be active. And whenever the chest is open, you click the little thing, and if you've been active and you're following and you do all of that, then it gets awarded. And I think the most
greatest American ever lived.
Active. Thank you, No Sugar Life, for the diamond. You guys are really filling this stream up. Like, I'm almost ready to have another fucking payout thanks to you guys. So that's pretty awesome. I didn't anticipate that when I did this stream today. I actually didn't think I'd get 38 people here because it's the middle of the day.
Ever lived.
Thank you, Sam Cat, for the diamond. So let me get the Psychic Outlaw because I can see that she's writing much like she does in the comments on YouTube. I want my cholesterol to be high. I'm pretty sure well, that's true for those of you who are into that cholesterol myth. Actually, that's been shown through epidemiology. That elderly people with low cholesterol have a higher mortality rate than those that have high cholesterol. So if you're elderly, having high cholesterol is a thing. Now, that's with a caveat, and we're going to get into that because we haven't got to my LDL and my HDL and my triglycerides. These are the important numbers when it comes to grabbers. So, there's that. And Psychic Outlaw, I want no vax for me ever. And me either. I personally will not vaccinate, but there's always the chance that they legislate it like they are with certain other vaccines, but we're not going to talk about that right now because I'll get sucked way into that topic. Never had the flu shot, never had the flu. I'm 32. That's a thing. But the fact that they were trying to force it on me. I mean, they asked me 5 times. I'm like, put it in your computer, dickheads. No means no. I even think the nurse said that because it asked her again. Because I went into a little spiel. I'm like, no, I haven't had the flu shot since I was in the military. Guess what? No flu. I was in the military. I had the flu 3 times. What the fuck? Imagine that. There is so much money in the pharmaceutical industry on these fucking flu shots. I'm going to get sucked into it. Just calm down. I don't have time to talk about that today. I got 3 other things I want to fucking talk about today. So we'll get into that at some point. And no sugar, like I was thinking so many things quoted as fact that are BS. I just don't know what to believe. That's why N equals 1. Anecdotal evidence. If you see someone that's successful at doing what you want to do, be it lose weight, be it get out of the healthcare system, and even for serious illnesses, you can, if you search, you can find people that are doing things nutritionally and naturally that have, at the very least, improved their situation, if not outright cured them in some cases. And you just need to kind of do your homework. It's a lot of research. It's time consuming to be healthy. You're just not going to have some dickhead like me come and say, hey, just do this. Just follow this list of shit to do, and you will too lose weight and be healthy and happy and awesome and shit. No. You got to go out there and learn how your body works, especially if there's a problem. You need to learn everything you can about that problem, and don't necessarily trust what you read in terms of science and the industry. Weigh that alongside the anecdotal shit. I thought I silenced my cell phone. Apparently I suck at podcasting. So let me put my do not disturb on. I should be golden in high cholesterol for an old, and you should get your labs just to be, if you're self-experimenting, you should definitely once a year go get labs if you can. I almost didn't this year because they canceled my appointment. And I almost forgot about it. Thankfully, I didn't, because then I would have to recertify for my health care. But yeah, it's my shit was so good. The doctor wanted to push out my annual to 18 months. And I was like, okay. I have 2 years in a row, good fucking results. Yeah, vitamin D. But, oh well, it's been low for fucking my entire life. When I was standard American dieter, my vitamin D was low. It was because I spent a lot of time, and I was even in the truck a lot. Which you get exposed to some sunlight. I don't know if going through a window helps or takes away from it, but I've always had vitamin D issues. When I broke my ankle, when I first started my YouTube channel, my new YouTube channel, not my old one, I was out on comp because I broke my ankle doing stupid shit. And, sure enough, they wanted to put me on vitamin D supplements. I never took them. So then the next year goes by, I get my labs, vitamin D is fine. Now, granted, I was outside a lot. Went hiking, did all kinds of shit. Didn't supplement, didn't even change my diet. Vitamin D was fine. This year, spending a lot of time in here, editing, doing all of that. I didn't get out as much this summer as I wanted to. That's my fault. Poor planning on my part, but I'm really trying to nail down this 10,000 subscriber thing on YouTube. It's getting close. I think it was almost up to, I think I was 20 away last I looked, so we might hit 10,000. There'll be a big celebration here on DLive when I hit 10,000 subscribers. But, and that'll get posted probably to YouTube, depending on what kind of celebration it is. But it might be karaoke. I tend to sing when I party. So, I don't get out enough. That's whenever my vitamin D is deficient, it's because I don't fucking go outside. And yes, some could argue, well, that means you need to supplement, dickhead. True. Probably true. Hasn't affected me so far. So far, so good. I'm doing all right. Let's get back to the lipids and shit and see how we're doing here. Assuming I can... okay, where are we here? Okay, cholesterol was 198, as I said. Triglycerides. Now, this is something important. If your triglycerides are high, I would consider that personally as a risk factor. But truck driver, not doctor. Stay informed. Make sure your doctor is on board with keto. You know, and it's really easy to find that out. You don't even have to fucking be direct. You can be like, I'm on keto, and see the look on their face, how they react. You're going to get two reactions. Either they don't give a shit and they'll openly support you doing it. Whenever I talked to keto, my doctor would smile and he wouldn't comment. Now, doctors tend to comment and tell you you're fucked up when you're doing something fucked up. He would not openly support keto. But he had the nod and the smile going. So, and he had nothing bad to say about keto in response to me, because I beat him. I said, I even do carnivore, and I know I'm kind of concerned. I want to run these extra, tests just to make sure that I'm not deficient in anything. And he obliged. But he obliged in only running the tests that are commonly deficient for people, which were the ones we went over. So, you test your doctor. See where he's at in his knowledge base, or if he's just going to toe the pharmaceutical industry's line. And keep in mind, that's who's educating doctors, and that's who's, showing doctors science. That's who's doing the science, the pharmaceutical industry, on the shit that they make money off of that the doctor essentially sells for them. Not to mention the thousands of fucking commercials you get on regular TV, should you be unfortunate enough to still be watching that horse shit. So... we should see, that's the way you check your doctor. So, the older you are, the more cholesterol one needs. That's true. I said that. Sam Cat, I should be golden. Okay. Psychic Outlaw. Okay, Scott, I'm an old female, but I'm not elderly. LOL. Chanel, I hope I will never be elderly, even when I'm 70. I'm going to hike until it's over, by the way. I might do the fucking AT in my 60s. Who knows? Or the PCT. And then I might not come back, but, it's a lot better than dying in a nursing home in my book. Dave 101, vitamin D is often hard depending on the time of year, short days, working combined. Yeah, and that's my thing. It's mainly my lifestyle, not my diet, is why my vitamin D is low. But somebody's going to be like, look, you'll get the keto vitamin D. You got keto vitamin D and shit. I can't be keto. It's coming. I'm waiting for the trolls to come in on this video on YouTube. So there's that. Again, vitamin D via sunlight is only available for about 4 hours a day, typically, just because it's sunny out. I wouldn't say that, because it depends on where you're at. Like, if you're out in a fucking field walking around all day. But the other thing to take into account is how much of your skin is, if you're wearing fucking hoodies and shit, you're not going to get a whole lot of vitamin D. If you're out there shirtless or laying in the sun, you're going to get all kinds of vitamin D. I'm going to have to up my shirtless time. Nobody wants that. Nobody ever wants that. Sam Cat, I missed your triglycerides number. That's because I didn't fucking say it yet, I don't think. Triglyceride is 67. The reference range is 30 to 150. So I'm well at the low end of the reference range. I'm pretty good on triglycerides, but you should also think about HDL. HDL, you want to be high. My HDL is 57. The decreased risk is anything greater than 55. They even put that on the lab. So I am at a decreased risk of heart disease because my HDL is higher than that reference. It's not very high. I would want that to be a little higher, I think, so I could probably work on my nutrition a little bit there. But as far as the ratio from triglyceride to HDL, which has very strong scientific epidemiology, if there is such a thing that's strong epidemiology, would say I'm at a lower risk of heart disease. Which, considering how many members of my family have died to that shit, I'm not going to be one of them. I'm almost confident that when I go out, it's not going to be a grabber. It's not going to be fucking diabetes. It's not even going to be obesity or being overweight or any of that shit. I'm not going to have fatty liver problems anymore thanks to stopping alcohol. I plan on covering a whole video on alcohol at some point because I need to revisit the topic. Because I know a lot of people that are struggling with alcohol at the moment. LDL 127, which is a little high, to be honest with you. Let's see. It's near optimal, it says. 127. I would like that down a little more, because sub 100 is optimal. So I'm above optimal. 100 to 129 is near optimal / above optimal. So I am above optimal, but I'm still optimal. You know, I mean, the science is hazy on this. You got to remember, LDL, if you're a fat burner, as in keto, your energy is being transported around your body through LDL. These are the little trucks that are delivering the fatty acids to your muscles all over the body. And you can manipulate it based on what you eat. I think it was Dave Feldman did these self-experiments. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. If you're here in the chat and you know who it was that talked about how he was able to manipulate his LDL prior to the labs based on what he ate, which basically showed it's an unreliable data point in terms of determining. I mean, if you can manipulate it on the spot, it's hard to tell anything correlative with that particular result. Thank you, Double Delta, for the 2D fucking fruity and shit. Dave Feldman. Yeah, okay, so I was on with that. But yes, look him up on YouTube if you are concerned about keto and cholesterol. He does a lot of good self-experiments on that, completely with hardcore data points. And he's probably one of the key figures that dispelled the cholesterol myth for me. But the very fact that my doctor's giving me an attaboy in terms of my lipids, I'm very happy with that. So I think, that's it. That's it for my shit. All right. So I am a healthy motherfucker. Don't have to do that for a while. Don't have to go back into the fucking healthcare system, hopefully. Unless I'm out in nature and I get some fucked up shit in me or some itchy green shit. Itchy green shit update. That's starting to dry out. I didn't put anything on it. I didn't go any pharmaceutical industry to get my fucking itchy green shit treated. And it's not even itching all that much anymore. So there's that. Thank you for the lemons, Natural Joe. Used to have a heart rate of 80. Oh, that reminds me. Heart rate. Thank you for bringing that up. My heart rate was 91, I think, in there when the nurse checked it. That's not on this list. So it was a little high, but I drank one of these motherfuckers on the way to get my fucking labs and my physical done. So I'm all right there. Now, I haven't tested every little fucking thing. I didn't get a DEXA scan. I didn't get an MRI because you know what? $50,000 MRI. They're not about to give that away to me unless there's something wrong. DEXA scans, I don't think the VA hospital even has a DEXA machine. Look, if I ever get a couple million subscribers like Thomas DeLauer, I'll let them fucking scan and do all of this extra tests and shit. I don't have the calcium scan that everyone wants me to fucking do. So you could always shoot holes in that, but there are plenty of people that do get all of these tests done on a regular basis, and they're keto for long periods of time, 5-6 years, and their numbers are fine. So I don't feel the need to go out and waste money and time doing these extra tests. If you do your homework, you will find people that are keto, have been keto long term, and do those tests. Bottom line, for those that too long didn't watch, even though we're fucking pretty far, we're an hour into the stream. Guess what? Keto is healthy. All right? Now I want to go over, for those of you who are new to keto that maybe just wanted to kick in here and find new ammo. I can't do keto because of keto balls, Now we can go over what keto has done to me. Just a recap for those of you who are new here. I got all the way down to 179 pounds at my peak. Doing keto and intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting being an important part of my life. In fact, I fast at least 16 and 8 every day, if not longer. Sometimes I do one meal a day, which is around a 23-hour fast on a daily basis. I've done long fasts and all of that. So I always clean up my mess by going out and doing these fasts. And I do that regularly. Sometimes I'll do a 5-day, a 3-day, a 7-day, depending on how much body fat I'm carrying to support such a fast. And I carry just enough, I think, to get through a good 7 days before I really start to hit my metabolism. I used to have tons of anxiety, including social anxiety, severe crippling depression. I would break out in hives quite regularly, had tons of allergies, had all kinds of lung issues because I smoked a long time ago. I was pre-diabetic, as in sugar was in my piss, causing me to have to go get my blood sugar monitored. My A1C was creeping up, but it was still in the good range. Why? Because they didn't check my insulin levels, and I bet you if they would have tested my insulin levels, they were diabetic in nature. And had I kept going on the track that I was, my pancreas beta cells would have started to die off, leading to full-blown diabetes to where they saw it. I think they don't test properly for diabetes. They wait till you're sick. We can put our tinfoil hats on and determine whether or not that's intentional, but they wait till you're sick, then they're like, oh my God, diabetes, here's your metformin, here's your drugs, good luck. And they don't cure it at all. So thankfully, we're out here now. We've shown that diabetes can be put into complete remission for people that already fucked their pancreas up. And for those that got to it just in time, you can actually dial it back. There have been some speeches. I forget who it was. I can't keep up with all the shit I watch. But, it's been shown that if you get to it early enough, before your pancreas beta cells start to fail, that you will regenerate some pancreas. Also helps getting rid of fatty liver and fatty pancreas. I was also insulin resistant. If I would not have done keto and fasting, you would be looking at a completely different fucking human being on this screen right now. I would be over 300 pounds. I would be full-blown diabetic. I would only make videos every couple weeks because of severe depression. I wouldn't do any of the adventurous shit you've seen me do due to anxiety. Like, you wouldn't see me going into abandoned buildings and traveling and doing all the crap that I've been doing because I'd be too anxious to. I wouldn't be out doing a solo hike in the middle of the fucking woods. I wouldn't be hiking for that matter because I'd be too fat to fucking go out there and carry a 60-pound pack. I wouldn't have a YouTube channel because nobody wanted to watch old me. They wanted to watch new and improved me. Old me was a piece of shit. We've went over that. I showed you my videos where I was reacting to my old shit. It has changed my life. Keto, carnivore, fasting. These three things have done wonders. Keto lowered my depression, got rid of my anxiety. When I took it to carnivore, depression gone. Completely. Keto made it more tolerable, but I still had depressions, particularly if I had a bad cheat day or weekend or whatever. Once I did the carnivore experiment and shifted most of the plants out of my diet, not all, but most, and very rarely when I do, I don't eat them fucking nuts every day. I don't eat, vegetables every day. I eat them maybe once or twice a week. And that's where I'm at with that. So it has really worked out in terms of my life. Now let me go through some of the chat here. Thank you, Natural Joe, for the lemons. Thank you, Sam Keat, for the 5 ice creams. Thank you for the lemons too. CT scan is $99. I don't need a CT scan. I'm good. My lipids would be fucked up. I'd have symptoms if I was having problems. I'm not looking to me, I'm a minimalist. I make a minimum wage even with all your generosity. Thankfully, since YouTube is completely demonetizing my channel at the moment, I don't make a lot of money. I work as a karaoke DJ on Fridays. That doesn't pay well. I enjoy it for the most part, though sometimes it can be taxing. I run Uber every now and then. but I don't make a lot of money, and I don't want to make a lot of money. I don't care that I don't make a lot of money for now, because I'm doing all right with my lifestyle. I'm doing all right with my health, and I'm my own boss. These are all factors that are more important to me than making $60,000 a year and working 70 hours a week in the trucking industry. I actually have better quality of life since I left that. But I'm not, as a minimalist, I don't waste money. If I think I'm good, based on the fact that the doctor would have medicated my ass or tried to medicate my ass if something was really fucked up. We can get into this orthorexia mode where we go out and we do all of these tests on ourselves. And while I do believe it could be beneficial from a N=1 self-experiment standpoint, I think a lot of times we get so obsessed with it that we waste lots of resources. For example, blood ketone meters. Expensive as fuck to keep up with your blood ketones. If you are in ketosis, you're going to piss positive, even trace, on a urine ketone test, and you don't need to do it every day. In the beginning, maybe when you're trying to flesh out the diet, but once you've got it dialed in and you're persistently testing positive for ketones, you can throw that shit away. As we just saw, I don't test for that in my daily life anymore. It's been years since I've done it. I still go into the doctor and pissed ketones. To me, that's a positive. That means I am in ketosis. You will not piss ketones unless you are in ketosis, or unless you're going through ketoacidosis as a diabetic. But for majority of us, that's not what we're hoping to see. So just be careful, because you can get sucked in, and I've come close to being full-blown orthorexic, to where I wouldn't do anything unless it was healthy, and I would try and I'd waste tons of time, energy, and resources monitoring all my little numbers. We don't know everything there is to know about our, what is optimal. A lot of these fucking results that have that reference range there, that reference range is based on a standard American diet. I don't know that a ketogenic diet has the same reference range requirements on all of these. We don't have any science on that. We don't have enough science to where they could even set recommendations for a ketogenic individual. I do believe we are metabolically different than a standard American dieter, thus changing our vitamin and mineral requirements. So maybe as a keto, all my numbers are spot on. I don't know that. They base these numbers off of the standard American diet and the pharmaceutical industry funded research. So it's hard to really know for sure. Even if you go in and you get the fucking great labs and everything's good, you'll never 100% be sure that everything you're doing is spot on and healthy. My gauge is, am I healthier now than I was then? And I am. And it requires very little effort. I'm hardly hungry at all. That was a big one. When I was just doing intermittent fasting and not keto, hunger and binging were a thing. So, I've gotten so much improvement from keto and carnivore. So if you haven't tried keto, give it a try. 6 to 8 weeks to fat adapt. That's no cheats, none of that. Keep it as whole foods from the grocery store as possible. Do not do dirty keto in the beginning. You're going to be tempted to, because you're used to eating that way. Try and find ketogenic foods to replace the foods that you crave the most. But generally you want to try and abstain from the sugary things and the grainy things. Even duplicating them, because those are addictions that you're going to go through, and it takes longer than 6 to 8 weeks to get over those addictions. It took me almost a year to completely overcome grain and sugar as addictive substances. After a year of this, sugar becomes too sweet. Like if you eat a sugary fucking thing, you're going to be like, this tastes like a big bowl of sugar. You might as well be sitting there with fucking some Domino sugar fucking sitting there. It's something to keep in mind. All right, so let me catch up again with chat. It sees the heart disease if you have it. I'm pretty confident I don't have heart disease, though, Sam Keat. Davinsky, did you test your balls, LOL, for keto balls? I scratched them. I scratch them pretty regularly, and I don't like do the sniff test or anything like that. So I don't know. I might have keto balls. It's hard to tell and shit. All right. Double Delta, me too, 300 pounds plus anxiety, angry, everything, and pain. And I know a lot of people that are still early in their journeys and that are falling off the diet regularly. And I want you to know that my first year to 2 years of keto were a struggle to stay on the diet. But I'm here to tell you, as I approach the 5-year mark, that if you keep trying, you keep consistently getting on the horse every time you fall off, and try and ride longer each time. Make it like a competitive thing. You're competing against yourself. You can get there, and then your body's like, okay, dickhead, we realize you can't eat pizza anymore. And you start craving the keto foods. When I'm hungry, I'm not thinking, oh, I could use some pasta. Oh, I could go out and get me fucking cookies. Oh, I could do this. When I'm hungry, I think of the keto foods that my body has been trained, because you have to train yourself. You're training your subconscious too. Your whole dopamine system is set up for the standard American diet, and then you come over to a ketogenic diet, your dopamine system's going to be, what the fuck? No, I'm not giving you dopamine for that, dickhead. That's not a rewarding behavior. We need you to go over here and get the pizza, because our blood sugar's low. God damn it, and our fucking hormones are messed up. You have to retrain these systems. It's not all just about getting the enzymes adapted. Thomas DeLauer just did another fucking video. I'm obsessed with his channel for some reason lately. Talking about fat adaptation. Well, it's not just fat adaptation that needs to take place. You are unaddicting to some very addictive foods. The fucking food industry has labs and scientists and shit working fucking 12-hour shifts to make sure that their food is more addictive than cocaine. You're not going to overcome that in 8 weeks. It's going to take a while. So, just keep trying if you're in the beginning and struggling. I have friends that have tried the diet and couldn't get through a fucking week without a cheat day. And I'm like, look, if you don't do the 8 weeks, you're not going to do it. You're not going to stay keto. It requires a little bit of self-discipline in the beginning. That's the biggest reason why people don't make it through the beginning stages, because you feel like shit. You're transforming your fucking self, throughout the... Sorry, I just noticed. Thank you, Blue Loon, for giving Double Delta a subscription. You can, by the way, for those of you new, you can gift subs to other people in the chat, because a lot of you have been hanging out together, getting to know each other, so definitely that's a thing. So if you see somebody you like or you want to talk to somebody, hand them a sub, and they can have the badass badge in front of their name. Are you guys happy with that badge? I'm considering different badges, but right now badass is pretty awesome. So... welcome, Double Delta, to the Badass Club. So, in terms of that, don't get sucked into orthorexia. I guess that's the bottom line. Self-experimentation can go too far. You guys are awesome. Thank you for sharing your medical results and thoughts with us. Great entertaining info. I hope so. I hope that this reaches some people. We're going to end the first video in this 3-video podcast that we're doing here, so just so you know, all of these will be up on YouTube in an edited form, some of them heavily edited because I'm pulling from one of them's a reaction stream, so I gotta edit the shit out of that or I'll get fucking copyright flagged. Don't even get me started on YouTube's bullshit lately. Amateur 13, how do you get the badge? There's a little subscribe button, or someone can gift you a sub, and that's for the month. Every month that you sub, you keep the badge, and it highlights you and gets my attention a little bit better and stuff like that. But we're still small enough that attention in the chat room isn't serious enough that I need to. So, yeah, you just click subscribe. It's like 390, 380, I don't know. It's like $4 for a month. It's pretty reasonable. So, keeping all this in mind, I'm not a fucking expert. I'm just a fucking asshole. I'm wrapping up my video. You can stick around if you're in the live stream. and I will continue. But I do have to do the outro so I can save myself a little editing. Remember, I'm not just an expert. I'm just a fucking asshole. Please like and subscribe for more shit. And I'll keep making shit. Follow me on DLive. We're having a great fucking time over here. Just saying. You know, I know some of you are like pissed. They're like, no, YouTube, dickhead. Come over to DLive and hang out. This is where I want to hang out. I have a great time here. It's a very friendly community I've encountered so far. And a lot of you have been coming over lately. And I want to keep that growing because I enjoy being here. I'm much more apt to do this. Even if I don't make a dime making content, I'm still going to stream. And sometimes the streams I do are going to be fun. They're just going to be laid back. Like the other night, I did a game stream and a couple of you came and hung out and we actually chatted about the same topical shit I do on podcasts and some of that. And it's much more intimate, chatty environment, which is kind of why I don't advertise those, because I like to see who just shows up and talks. I don't need a full chat room on those, even though it fucks my CCU up. So if you're on YouTube and you haven't come over to DLive to follow my streams or participate live, I do plan on filming most of my talking head stuff and podcasty stuff while live streaming so that I get this interaction that we have going here. So, that's that. Follow me on DLive. Head to ScottTheTruckDriver.com and subscribe to my email list, because YouTube doesn't give a shit about your bell clicking and subscribe. It doesn't care. It's not going to show you my fucking videos. I see so many YouTubers rant about this. I'm trying to avoid ranting about it, but I'm kind of ranting about it right now because fucking YouTube is a piece of shit a lot of the times. Wonder if the bot picked that up or the algorithm or whatever. We'll find out when my views tank. But there's no guarantee that you're going to find out. I still get messages from people. Dude, I didn't see this video. It's because it didn't pop up in my shit. If you follow the email list, you will get a list of videos that are recent that you can click right on in your email. Takes you right to your fucking app on your phone, and you can watch it that way. Or you can do it on your desktop or wherever, however you get your email. All my streams, including replays, when you click those in the email, will bring you directly to the replays if they're still up. They are only up for 7 days because, I'm just a lowly affiliate here. So you can do that. I haven't had time to write blog posts. I've been too busy. But if I do write an article, which is to drive traffic to my website, but it has good content usually, you'll also get links to that. So please subscribe to my email list. I spend a lot of money to maintain it. And I don't spam you. I'm only allowed 5 emails per week on average. If I go over that, then at the end of the month, I run out of emails that I can send. So I don't do it every day. I don't do it necessarily every video. It might be a few days after I post a video on YouTube. But it's more to grab you in case you miss the notification on YouTube. And if you open the email and you're like, I already watched that video, dickhead, that's fine. So I think that's it for all my promotional shit. Thank you, and thank you to all for participating in this live stream so far. Stick around in the live stream. Have a nice motherfucking day. And shit, I can't wait. I can't wait for all the hate to come in on my labs. Every time, there's always that one motherfucker. It's usually a vegan. They did the same thing to Sean Baker. Sean Baker's labs are fucking legendary and shit. So stick around. I'm gonna catch up with the chat right after this. Have a nice motherfucking day.